Welcome. This is our Talk of the Town, our Chamber of Commerce serving Maple Ridge and Pitt Meadows alternative to in-person networking right now. We will be recording, and then the recording will be shared via our social media channels as well, so people can refer back to it where your information will be included. And any questions we can put into the chat. So I will ask that if you are presenting, that if you're not presenting, that you turn off your video and your mic, and so we can focus just on the presenter while we're recording. So with that said, we will get started. So Alain Chevalier with BC Perks. Sorry, you turned off your video there, but you are up first, so you can go ahead. Welcome.
Okay, I'm back on. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are. Yeah, we can hear you.
And I get to be first. Woohoo! Okay. And just to let you know a bit about the company before I get going, we're a Canadian company, headquarters here in Maple Ridge. We do digital mobile loyalty marketing, text reminder systems, waitlist systems, and COVID registry, which is what we'll be concentrating on today. We're dedicated to stay at the forefront of mobile technology. People these days live on their cell phones. We take advantage of that for our clients to make sure that they keep up to the mobile revolution. Next slide. Okay. Now, this is to do with waiting list and COVID registry. Every restaurant, pub, and so on must have a COVID registry by law right now. And we created a system that helps you deal with that, so you're not dealing with reams of paper and scratch marks and so on. With this, it's completely hands-free. People would come into your establishment, you'd have a sign like the one shown here that says scan QR code to enter our wait list and COVID registry. If you don't have a cell phone, the hostess will check in for you. Now, the idea of people to scan that in to their phone, which leads to the next slide. Okay. And then they get their form on that phone to complete, to be part of the registry and the wait list. If they don't have a phone, you can access that from your computer or tablet. The whole system is web-based, so it can be used on any device. Next slide. Okay. This is what shows up on their phone. First, they get this message that says new check-in. So they fill in their phone number, name, in this case, you know, how many people in the party. The next message they get is where it says new check-in BC Perk waitlist. Obviously, it'd be your name there. You've been added to the BC Perk waitlist. Thank you for checking in. Now, if they want to know where they stand on the list, they push the status button, which leads to the one next to it that says, you know, Alain Chevalier, you've been on the BC Perk waitlist for 1 minute. Your position is one out of one. So I was the first one to check in on this one. Okay. In the bottom, you can change your status saying, I'm here, I left, whatever may be in your case. Next slide. You can also add additional messages if you wish. Like in this example, an additional message was sent that says, BC Perk Restaurant follows all COVID protocols for your and our staff safety. Thank you for registering, your understanding and cooperation. These additional messages, again, they can be customized to anything that you wish. Next slide. Okay. This is what your dashboard looks like. Now, as you can see, the first one showed there is Alain, me, on the wait list. Now, when the person is ready, you push the send button to let them know that their table is ready. Okay. Next slide. Then it brings up a list of template messages, or you can type your own message if you want on the top. In this case here, we're going to send a message saying that the table is ready. On the right-hand side, it also shows you the entire list of conversation you've had with the clients from day one that you've used the system. Next slide. Okay. Then I would get a text that says, Alain, your table is ready. Please show this text to the hostess and you'll be seated. Again, I can reply back anything that I want. In this case, I go back, thanks. Okay. And then you push the done button and then it moves that particular client down to your completed list. Okay. And then off to the next one. one. Okay, next slide. Should, by bad luck, and it does happen, you get the breakout of COVID, you can easily print a list that shows every client that's come in, what date and time they came in. So it's no problem getting the list and getting it done to satisfy the COVID protocols. Hopefully you'll never have to use it. Next slide. Oh yeah, I put that in. I keep forgetting about the price. This program is $59 a month, but for the lucky members of the Maple Ridge Chamber, it's $49 a month to get the whole system running for you. Next slide. Oh, well, that's my contact information. So you can give me a call, 604-313-5493, or text, of course, info@bcperks.ca, and same website, bcperks.ca. Hey, that's just a quick presentation to make you aware of a COVID registry waitlist system. If there's any questions, I'm here.
So again, if you have a question for Elaine, you can unmute and turn on your video, or you can put it into the chat room. While we're waiting to see if anyone else has questions. Elaine, I did have one. What are the customization capabilities? So when it says like BC Perks, like you're waiting in line.
Well, obviously, well, like
your
where it says
restaurant.
BC Perks, it would be ABC Restaurant or 123
Yeah.
Restaurant. And every single message that you've seen is customizable to fit your situation. In this example, I used a restaurant, but it doesn't have to be a restaurant. It could be a medical clinic. It could be a lineup at the deli. It doesn't matter. Okay. You know, it just right now for restaurants, it makes it easier because the possibility of being able to print a list should something happen. But even after COVID is gone, and hopefully it'll be soon, you know, a waitlist system is still, you know, a must-have these days.
Right, for the contact tracing as well.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Okay. And is there a maximum amount of people, like as far as like the wait list, or it's?
No, there is no maximum. You mean like, does it top up at 10 people max or something like that?
Yeah.
No, you could have 100 and hopefully you will.
Yeah, well, someday. Yeah. Or could you have settings for the limited number of guests that you're allowed, right? So that you know you're keeping track of how many people are in your restaurant, as an example.
You could, yeah. You could. Yeah. Like it's, you know, I just wanted to do a quick presentation so that people are aware that the system is available. Yeah. It can be customized to drive you nuts. Oh, I shouldn't have put it that way. I'll do the customizing for you, so it'll drive me nuts.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't see any other questions coming in, so we're going to move on. Thank you, Elaine. We have your contact information here. Again, it's being recorded, so we'll share that out via the meeting. Okay.
Yeah, good talking with you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You as well. So now we're going to move on to Wes Duca with the Pitt Meadows Golf Club. So go ahead, Wes.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me on today. I was just going to do a little, just a quick review of how the year's gone for the golf club with COVID and how it's been an impact for golf. COVID this year has been, there's been kind of two sides of it. One for the golf side of it, it's helped with getting people back into golf. Our membership numbers have grown immensely. Our rounds of golf for this year are up over 30%. So that's our golf operation side of it has been impacted positively with the COVID. Golfers feel that it's a safe place for them to go and get some exercise, and gives them a little bit of a mental reprieve from being stuck inside. But our restaurant and banquet facilities, of course, with the restrictions, have taken a bit of a beating this year, along with that whole industry. But our membership numbers have grown to, we've got 180 new members to the club. Tee times are huge demand, but you can get into our membership with as low as $220 a month. Gets you access to the golf course. We've got a really good program for families where juniors under the age of 18, they can join the club with their parents at no cost. So it's a great way to get families into the game and out on the golf course. We've also got a really great intermediate program, which is between the ages of 21 to 39. And the rates there have been very manageable for that age bracket to get back into the game or get started if they haven't been golfing before. For 2021, we're hoping, like everyone, that the restrictions on gathering allow everyone to get back to some sort of social environment. So we're hoping to have, we're planning to have weddings, some tournaments, our restaurant. We hope to have our famous pasta nights back up on Thursdays in the new year. Who knows when that will really get started. We're all hoping for that vaccine to make a bit of a run at improving things. But overall, our membership growth has been incredible, and we're planning for it to continue that way for 2021. I think that's most of what I've got for now. I don't know if anyone has any questions about membership or golf in general.
We have your contact information up there, so we will keep that into our presentation, and it'll be on the recording as well. So
okay.
If you want to just confirm that information is correct.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, anyone that's interested in looking at what we have for opportunities for tournament events or banquet facilities for next season can get in touch with me, and I can pass you on to the right food and beverage department. Membership inquiries can come my way, and I can fill people in on what's available there as well.
Okay, and so what is the process kind of like top to bottom as far as, wanting to come out to the golf course? Like what are your hours right now? Are they different because of COVID? Things like that.
So our hours are generally dawn till dusk. We're open daylight hours throughout the winter. Limited tee times. We've gone to limit access to the golf course to members only, which is a little disappointing for the non-member people that can't get tee times anywhere else. They can't get one here, unfortunately, right now either. But we've just been so busy with our member play that there really isn't much tee times available. Like, as I mentioned, our restaurant is currently closed. Christmas banquets and things like that, of course, are canceled this year, unfortunately. But as far as membership, anyone that's interested can give me an email or give me a call. I'm happy to have them out, show them around the club, get them a tee time if they're interested in getting out and playing. With these sunny days, it's golf hasn't stopped since we got going in March this past year. So everyone's still excited to play.
Yeah, so that was my next question. So, because you said you're limiting it to members, so if someone signs up as a new member, then they become part of that group or option to be able to.
Yeah, then they have exclusive access to the tee and booking tee times. They get 10 days advance booking, which is handy these days with the nice weather. You got to find those times. They're hard to come by. I know a lot of the public places in the city are just jammed with people, and even locally, the other courses in the area, Golden Eagle, Swanee Set, Meadow Gardens, they're just like us, just jammed. And, you know, there's not enough daylight these days to accommodate everyone.
Understandably. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we appreciate the update. So I don't see any other questions coming in. Again, we will be sending this out. So anybody has questions, they can reach out to you directly or contact us, and we'll make sure that that gets sent over to you.
Great,
So with
thanks a
that
lot.
said, thank you, Wes. I think that completes our presentations for today. So we thank you for presenting, and we'll wrap it up and just say take care. This is our last Talk of the Town for 2020. So we wish everyone all the best, and you know, make sure you're shopping local to support your local businesses this holiday season. And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you.
December 1st. Thank you. Everyone take care.